The Lord replied, "My precious child, I love you and would never leave you. During your times of trials and suffering, when you only see one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you." Written by Margaret Fishback Powers. I believe in leaving footprints in the sand. I believe in the strength one has to fight through the pain. I believe in the fact that God is either there, walking right beside me, or carrying me through my pain and suffering. I believe in fighting through the pain and suffering that goes on in daily life. I believe in leaving footprints in the sand because of the warmth of the sand as it heats the bottoms of my feet. I believe in leaving footprints in the sand because it helps remind me to remember there is more to life than just pain and suffering. On June 2010, it was humid outside and the air conditioning was cooling down the house. There was a 10-year-old girl headed inside for a cold drink of water and a bathroom break. She was once again living in a new place, Lafayette, Louisiana. It was a Saturday when she experienced the most indescribable moment of her life, which has affected the way she interacts with others as well as her trust towards others. She was sexually abused, not only by someone that was close to her, but someone she trusted with the utmost respect. If you haven't already guessed, that little girl was me. I know this may be hard to hear, but it is true. The worst part about it all was I cared for this person because for most of my life, that person had been a part of my life. The trust I had been broken. I became very distant and more shy towards others. I stopped believing that there was goodness in everyone. I had a lot of trouble building up courage to speak with my parents about what had happened on that day. I was afraid of getting in trouble for what happened because I was told that if I said a word about that day to anyone, I would get in trouble. About 2 months after that day, I began to pray more and more to God about the pain I was suffering from. Every day at school, I would read my Bible, so I kept Jesus close to me. I would attend church on Sundays as well as Wednesday nights. I grew up loving Jesus and fighting for people who couldn't fight for themselves. I did my best to be a good Christian by loving my neighbors like how I would want to be loved myself. I was sweet and kind to those who weren't always nice to me, but I still treated them the way I wanted to be treated. Sometimes I grow to have feelings of depression and sadness, but I would do my best to push through those feelings, which made me become a stronger person. At times, I still have feelings of depression. That's why I speak to people like my parents and counselors. That's also why I spend every moment growing closer to God, reading my Bible, speaking with teachers at school about Bible verses, and praying in the quietness of my room. By making time to spend with Jesus every day and every night, I grow more loving and caring. I not only started growing my faith with God and becoming more trusting towards people, but I am still growing in my faith. As I grow more faithful in my walk with Jesus, I've begun to forgive that person for what they had done towards me. Though I was sexually abused and I have moments of sorrow, I never stopped loving Jesus. As a result, throughout my life, I believed in leaving footprints in the sand. As I walk, spending my life with Jesus every day, or in my struggles, having Jesus carry me, I believe in leaving footprints in the sand.